Okay, here we go. Hello, hello. Here we go. We get into the command chair here. Hi, everybody. This is going to be a live video chat show where we do arts and crafts for adults because we use sharp things like scissors and needles and heat guns and hot glue guns and dangerous electrical items. But we're also a chat room where we like to interact with everybody that come in the room, and we like to chit chat and socialize and talk and see how everybody's a doing today. And I think I turned it down. Here we go. I did it. I already did it. That's only one or two times I've ever turned it down before I got in there. Usually I have to. Anyway, so good to see you, Teresa and Joyce and Margaret. Hello, everyone. I'm glad you're here. So I'm just a few minutes early, so I'd like to make a list. We are going to do a paint along today. I'm not going to do it first, but we are going to do it. We are going to do Twinchies, which is 2x2s, and we got a Happy Meal, and we're going to do a pocket page, because we got some new pockets, hidden pockets, and oh, we're going to do an envelope book. An envelope book. It's a book made out of envelopes. Easy to do, done them a million times. You all have already done them, but there's a few new people in my room that'll be in here shortly, and they haven't seen it, so they were requesting. It was a request. So we'll do that. Always have fun making little books. And I've got a book of books to show you. I'll show it right now, but I'll show it to you again in a little bit too, because I know that I've showed this before. I've had it for quite a while. I think Barb Owen in, uh, enabled me to buy this book, but it's 100 Ways to Binding Books. And you can see on here how the different bindings there are on the front of the book. You can see all the different ways to bind a book. So we're going to just take a quick peek at this. Hi, Doretha. Come on in. Hello, everybody in the balcony. So, but anyway, it's a pretty cool book. It shows you how to, and we've done a lot of these. I've done this. I think I've done this one before. The accordion book. I've done that. I can put a check mark on that, but I don't know the date that I did it on. But and the meander books. And this is a miniature tabbed accordion. Got little foldies in there. I'm not real sure. But anyway, it's just something. There's a scroll. We could do a scroll tonight. That'd be cute. I have done scrolls before. Oh gosh, it's probably been a while. I don't know where it is. But anyway, there's a lot of different books in here, and I thought, well, we'll look through it and see. There's another wing book, and it is a type of envelope book, I think. Or no, it's just a type of paper. You put the paper in that away. And I've made that before. I've done that before. These blue things of where I've made. There's a piano hinge. Actually, I don't know that I've ever done a piano hinge, but I know that I've seen it here. Now, I don't think I've made that one. I think these are things we want to do. So, hi, Jassy. Here's a Belgium hinge. That looks interesting. Mm-hmm. And a Jacob's ladder. Jacob's ladders. So they used to do this with wood blocks, and they let the kids play with them, and you fold them. They fold down, and then you can fold them back up, and you just fold them down and fold them up. Yeah. So, hi, Clint. So, hi, everybody coming in. Hi, Patty. Good to see you. Good to see you. But this is a book, and I think I bought it used. I don't think it was brand new when I got it. It's regular 1995 in the bookstores if they still make it. But I'm pretty sure I got it used. Let's see if there's a date on it. This one was reprinted in, it looks like 2005, 2010, I think. I see dates, and then I also see a 1998, and it looks like a 1998 type of a book. And this particular book is by Elisa Golden. So, hi, Ellen. We're going to do an envelope book today, per request. Oh, thank you, Clint. I will get that later tonight. Thank you, Clint. I was looking for you, and I couldn't find it, so I was going to let you do me first. Okay, I'll get it after the show. I couldn't find your name on Facebook. It wouldn't come up, so it's probably under Vintage Halloween Crafts. Yes, Ellen, I loved my little fish. I put my fish in my fish book, and I put them under the belly bands that I have. So when I next time I work on the fish, I'll get them out and we'll work on them and glue them in the book. And I'm not going to do it right this second, but I do have some. It's an ongoing project where I will be working on this book all through the rest of the year. Thank you very much, Ellen. And so I just wanted to show you this book. I thought it was pretty cool. It's got some, pretty decent directions, uh, and stuff. So this shows you how to make a clamshell box, a theater box. Cool. I haven't looked through the whole thing. I mean, it's a nice big book. But anyway, I'll look through this again tonight before we leave and show it to you. So so we're just going to go ahead straight into the envelope. Hi, Pawnee. Come on in. Come on in. It's almost 6 o'clock. 2 minutes till. So I thought that I would use these are called Pen and Gear, and it's a Walmart brand envelopes, and you can get colored envelopes. And I thought, well, we could use colored envelopes tonight, and I'm going to get a variety of them. There's 5 different colors, and we're going to get 5 and see about making a book, an envelope book out of these. Hi, Sharon. Come on in. Good to see you. An envelope book is super, super easy. And I've made them 157 times. And I've also learned some tips. So you got to pay attention for the tips. And I'll try to explain it. But when you do an envelope book, you're literally using your flaps to connect the other envelopes. So all you have to do is line your you can slide them into each other like this, and you have a little book like that, and to you can continue to add on, and you can add on by just doing something like this to add it on. So you're sticking them to each other. But the reason why I want you to pay attention is because if you put the crease up to the crease and make it tight, make that nice and straight and tight, you won't be able to put a whole lot in your envelopes, because you're going to get some fatness, you're going to get some depth in your envelopes as you add things to the pockets. So if you take your envelopes and instead of button the crease up to the crease, you're going to widen that crease just a smidge, and it's just super 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 tiny, like that much. That way when you close your envelope and you have things inside, it's not going to rip. Because if you do that and it's too tight, it will rip. So when I put this one on over here, I'm going to make sure there's a little seam that comes out. It's like a gusset to give it a little bit of space. That way when you do close your book up, it's going to make it a little bit wider, and that's on purpose. That is on purpose, because you will need that if you want to add anything to your books. So you just add your envelopes, and you can keep adding them and adding them and adding them. And you can even you can do it in all kinds of envelopes. You can do it in your business envelopes that you get in your junk mail, or you can use any kind of whatever you have. And if you want to put this on, add this on, you would glue that on, but I would want to cut it to here and shorten this, and then it would be a flip up. So let's try that real quick. Let's try that real quick, and I'm going to make it just a little bit shorter. Like that. And then this part, and you can glue that right there if you want to glue that, but this will hook onto this one, and you have a flip up pocket, and you can continue to glue that if you'd like, just like when we do the little zine books, how we glue an edge. You can leave it open if you want, your choice. Anything, you can do anything you want. So when I put this one on, I'm going to leave a little bit so that it, for the gusset allowance. So you can either use the glue that's on the envelope, or you can add your glue. And I'm just going to add my glue today. I think it makes it nicer. And once I get my book together, I can continue to decorate it with scrapbooking paper, with pretty paper. So I'm going to leave a gusset like that. Just a tiny, tiny centimeter is all it is. So that's going to be a flip up. And these have the seal, and you can those stickies on them. But I'm still going to use glue for reinforcements. And I'm going to put this on the purple one, and I'm going to leave a little bit of a gusset, ever so much. You can see how much I'm leaving right there. That's how much I'm leaving. So that's going to be a flip out. This one's going to be a flip out. And when you get started, you can tuck them into each other's and do it that way if you want to. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one off and this one off, and we're going to glue these two together. I'm going to put the glue on the pink, and we're going to glue these together, these lippy doos, and I'm going to leave a gusset. And if this one bothers you, you can cut it off, or you can tuck it down into the pink pocket like that. So there it is, and I left it. I left a little bit of a seam there, and so when I closed this one, I reinforced that seam, and see how it is over there. It's a little bit of trial and error, but you can do it. You can really do it. So there's a flip out, there's a flip out, there's a flip up. And so you can continue to go on, and your book can be several flips. And you can put it together any way you want. You can decorate it any way you want. You can get some scrapbooking paper. And let's see if I can find some paper up here. Where do we go? Let's get this book out. Let's find some paper. It doesn't have to be double-sided, but it can be any kind of a pretty paper you want to use. Well, that didn't flip very good. Let's try it again. Let's use that one. We're going to go with the soft red thing. I'm all thumbs. Let's try. There's some tags. Let's try that one. So we've got plenty of different choices here. Hi, Sherry. It is fun. Sherry, have you made an envelope pocket before? I bet you have. I bet you have. So I picked out these 3 papers. Put this away. Okay. And we can still get another one of these and do a one on the bottom. Let's do one on the bottom too. So I just cut this much off. And then this little envelope part, we could use that in our book somehow. Let's see what we can do with it. Let's see. Hello, everybody. Come on in. So here's we got a flippy up and a flippy out. And gotta let our glue dry before we close it. And we're going to do a flip down one. So let's flip this one down. Flip it down like that. Go out under there. We'll leave a little bit of a gusset so that when we put things in our pockets, it's going to give us space to fill it up. The more the merrier. And you can keep on going with your other envelopes, of course. And like this would be good to use like if you're in a swap and you want to put your Twinchies in here. You've got lots of little pockets. You've got 3, 4, 5 pockets to put Twinchies in, and you can still display some if you want to glue some Twinchies on the outside. So we might use this for the Twinchie tray collection. That'll be a good idea. So what I'm going to do first is I'm gonna cut my paper to the envelope size, and this envelope is 4.75 to 6.5. Details, details. So we'll just use one of these for sizing. So I'm all about eyeballing things. So I'm going to push this over just a little bit on the edge, so that when I glue it down on the other side of it, it'll fit right in the middle of the envelope, and the envelope edges will show, and we're not going to worry about that part. And we're going to let it hang down just a little bit too, so it'll be the same thing on each side. So I'm cutting 3 of these, and I can go ahead and cut another set for the other sides and see how we can work that out. Trim that, making it just a hair smaller, just a hair. That's a hair. So I got 6, and then I need 4 more for the little envelope. So let's do this. I can just cut it once. Okay. So we want this way. I need 4. So I'm going to cut them twice, because that's only 3. So now we'll do 4, and we'll have enough for the other side. And then we'll have some extras, and we can put the extras in the pockets like that. So there'll be things for the pockets. Going to use all our paper like that. Look, those are Twinchy size. Those are Twinchy size. So we're just gonna put that out there. We're going to use that to put inside our pockets. So I cut my paper the way I think I need it, and we'll get our pocket back. There's those 2 little things. I don't know what we're going to use them for yet, but we'll find out in a minute. Here's our pocket, our envelopes. So we can turn it over, and on this side, we can go there, and there, and there on this side. And you're going to see a little bit of the envelope, which is fine. And then on this one, we got one. I'll have to size that up. One on that side and one on this side. So we'll cut 2 of those and save the rest for the other side. So let's cut this. Right there. I looked at it. I don't think I think I'll need it right there. Right there in the middle of that one. Don't look away. I think I looked away. It's an eyeball bender. So, but that'll fit there, and I want to fit there. So I'm going to glue these down. Oh, Patty, it's easy to add more envelopes. I'll show you. Let me glue a couple of these on here. I'm just decorating the envelopes. You use the envelope flap to add on to your book if you want to make it flip out again. So, but these are going to go on this side, and then I have another one to go over here somewhere. But if you want to add, so here's your envelope. There's your pockets, and we're going to put things in the pockets. We'll put, different things in the pocket. I got some glue right there. I got to get that off. That's going to cause trouble. Trouble, I tell you. So I'm just putting some things in the pockets for fun. Just for fun. And you can also, I must have glued it down. What did I do? Where is that one? It should be right there. I glued it down. Just a minute. You find something to get up into there. Oh, I pulled the sticky part off. That's what I did. But I glued it on the other side is what I wanted to do. I didn't want to, I'm pulling this back out. What I did is I tore that off and it stuck to the top of the envelope. And I wanted to stick to the bottom, not the top. So I've got some scraps over here. Let's do these long ones that I can put on there because I accidentally pulled that off and I didn't need to pull that one off yet. So I can cover that mistake up without a problem. But this is already stuck to it from the other side of this flap, right? So I just put a little bit of glue here and push it in underneath. So that way the pocket will be used. Now, if you wanted to leave that closed, you could do that and then cut the edge over here to make another pocket on this side. I mean, there's no right or wrong, okay? You can make it up and do it any way you want to do it. There's a lip right there. There. How's that do? There we go. So I had a little boo-boo there, but we're going to cover that up. So if you have an extra envelope, which we do, I can continue to add another envelope by tagging it on to this envelope. So I would literally put some more glue down on this one. I can take this sticky off. And you just tag it onto the back. And you want to leave a gusset. You want to leave that little tiny space so that when you fold that in, it'll fold again. So that's why you've got these little gussets in and in. And there you have a double fold out. So it folds out and out. It goes on and on. And she tells two friends, and she tells two friends. So, hi, Marty. Hi, Aaron. So, does that help when you want to add on more envelopes? And then you can still cover this part of the envelope like this, and make that pretty there. And I'm going to glue this down. And then we can do index finger holes, little halfy holes that we can do to make it so you can put your finger in there. These are index tabs or something. So if I put that down here to there, and I rub that down, And I don't want to glue it shut, and I think I put a little bit too much glue on it, so I want to let that dry like that. So you can put, this is your pocket, and you would take your papers, or whatever you want to put in there, and you can put this in your pocket. And we're going to cover each one of these flappies, and we're going to put something in each pocket because we can. So we added another envelope. So now we have 4, 5, 6 envelopes. And we'll get another one of these and add another one of these. Halvesies. We'll add 2 more halvesies. Got to get some more paper. But I will. What did I do with that other little envelope? Missing one. Where's the green one? Where's the green one? Here it is. So these envelopes here, I want them to be this size. And then we're going to put some paper on these too. And I am going to need some more paper. So let me get my paper pad back out. It wasn't this one. But I see. Nope, it wasn't this one. But I could use that. It matches my decor. Yeah. And it's square. So it's like, it looks like, it's square like our Twinkie. So we'll make this our Twinkie book. Hi, Belinda. So, hi, Steph. Roll call. So, any other questions? Am I doing okay? Is it as clear as mud? This is an envelope book. So I'm going to continue to glue these on. And I'm going to glue this together. And it's going to go up here. So it's good to put all your envelopes on before you glue your pretty paper down. So we're going to leave a gusset. That's a good way to call that. And then that'll flip down. And before we put the back one on, I've got a good idea of something to do with a piece of ribbon. Hi, Dana. We're making an envelope pocket Twinkie book. I dropped my other envelope. Let me get it. Grandma's got to get up to get it. I can't bend over that far anymore these days. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. So let's see about I can use this one, and I can use this one for my index tabs. Hi, Matt. Come on in, Matt. Good to see you. Come on in. So these are some other punches that you can use for your indexes too. There's the oval one, and then there's a scallop one. And then I used this one too. So we'll use a variety. So let's see about putting the green one in. Add it on too. We're going to get it It's a fun project. It's a fun project. So we're going to just glue this one. We'll get these on. And then we'll start gluing our paper on. It's going to have a gusset. Pull it out just a little. Just a little. And so there's that one and that one. And that one and that one. And then we have this one and this one. And then we're going to do the green one over here. So we'll pull this off. We'll use all of the envelopes. You just have to play, and after you make one, then you'll know the next time when you make it, you'll have better ideas. See, I left enough space there so that it can fold and then fold again. And look how thin that is with all of those envelopes. So I think I've got 5, 4. There should be one more. The green one, the pink one, the blue one, the purple, the yellow. Oh, that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I got 5 big envelopes. And I've got 4, I'm going to have 6 little envelopes. So I'll do 2 more envelopes down there. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And we're going to cut that off there. Save those for something else. And we're going to put these 2 on. So then I take my glue stick and let's glue these little ones, 2 more little ones, 5 big ones and 6 little ones. And after you got them glued put together, you can go back and put your pretty paper down. Let it dry real good. And before I put the paper on the back side, I'm going to glue a piece of ribbon down. I'll show you how to do that next, because we got to have a little ribbon so that we can tie it shut. We want to tie it. There's a little gusset that flips down, that flips in, that flips over there, and that flips there and there. There's your book. And so let's see, did I have some ribbon over here? I think I do. See if we got an acceptable color in here. Pink. We've been doing everything in pink today. Do we want to go with the pink? I think we do. So I'm just going to go ahead and take that much for starters. A little piece of ribbon. So my ribbon is only going to be glued to the back of this side. But I'm going to take it down the middle. And there's my center. And I'm going to glue it from here to here to there. Let me get my hot glue gun on. So, anybody have any questions? Marty's been hoarding. You're hoarding it, Marty. Don't be shy with that word. You're hoarding it. Dana does cute things. I did make me some fish out of text paper, Dana, like you do. So let me get this heat gun up here. So Zippity Doo Dolls here. Zap, 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 zing. She is zapping us. Almost. You can use ribbon, you can use a piece of lace, anything you want. And then on the outside of this, I'm going to cover this ribbon up with our pretty paper. So you put the ribbon on next. Come on. How are the puppies? Steffi's got puppies. So there's one side, and I'm just going to glue that down to there. I think it did it. They're good. My sister just bought them in, and they are wildly playing. Uh-huh. Well, they will do that. They will play. I'm so glad they have each other. I've been watching the rescue videos where they go out in the woods and they rescue the puppies and the mama, and they take them to these their rescue farms where they keep the dogs and they tend to the dogs. And so anyway, here's my tie. I'm not gluing it to those. I'm gluing it just to the outside so that it will tie shut. So that's the only two I need to put the ribbon under, just the two in the middle. Then you can take your paper and you can do this with your pretty paper. And you can color code this better than me. I'm just doing this on a spur of the moment with what I have on my desk, and I'm not really paying too much attention to everything. Uh, I'm doing it in a fast crafting mode. So there's that going to cover up that, and it's going to cover up all of the the flaps. It's going to cover up your flaps, and it's going to make it pretty. And I can continue to cover these 2 pages with a piece of fabric or a piece of lace. Ooh, let's go see if I have any lace, like curtains, lace curtains or tulle. What else could I put on there? I can continue to cover that up with some pretty fabric. So the envelopes are going to show through a little bit, and we're not going to worry about that. You could also put a piece of washi tape right there. And let's see if I got any washi tape. I'm sure I do. Got tons. I just need some kind of a pinkish, purpley. Those are snowflakes. I know I've got some. We've got cherries. We've got hearts. The hearts would look cute. Let's do the hearts for starters. So I'm just going to run this down the center of my spine, and I am going to put some extra reinforcement glue. Washi tape is paper tape, and it was originally invented to tape down and to lift back up. And that'll look cute. And I'm going to use my scissors to make it pretty. And I can continue to go around to the other side if I lift up my flaps. I can do the other side. But I think I'll wait and put my paper down first. Okay. That's all right. That's good. So we're going to continue with that, and then we can do around the edges of the outside. But I've got to put my papers down first. Like that. So we're just going to keep going. And I'm going to cut this piece of paper up and see. I don't know how many more pages I'm going to be needing, but we can go ahead and get some going here. And I could just go ahead and fold that and cut two at a time, couldn't I? I'm not going to burnish it, but I just folded that a little bit. And now we're going to cut that out. Like that. And like that. There's two more pieces. And then we'll do it again this way. Well, it's not going to give me doubles. Okay, I'll just take this one. We might have to get some more paper. And I've got plenty of paper. So we won't fret too much, and this will be good for the little envelope, the little ones. So let's hang on to that, and get some more paper down, like that, and then this is the back side, so we can go ahead and glue down. And when we do the inside of the pockets, we want to go ahead and put our thumb, index thumb, half circled in it. And I'll show that again in just a second. So this is a good piece, and this will need some washi tape right there. And I think I'm going to put my ribbon on the outside, or no, I can put it on the inside of the washi tape. No, I want to put it on the outside. No, I want to put it on the inside. Which way? I don't know. I'm going to leave this free, and I will put the washi tape underneath the ribbon. It'll need to be under the ribbon, not on top of the ribbon, so that when you tie it, it'll be free. So we'll burnish that down. That looks cute. Yeah, anything goes. So that I want that on the outside because this is going to flip in, and then these two will tie. So the washi tape needs to be underneath the pink ribbon. And so let's put some washi tape under that side of the ribbon. And we'll go ahead and glue one of these down. Like that. I think I'll take that black edging off. It's got a ruler on there. This is fun. I wasn't going to really go this far with it, but I'm glad I am. I'm glad I'm doing it. And the tape will go under the ribbon because it's going to tie. So I can put some gluage there. And like that. And like that. And we're going to do all along the outside and the edges too, after we get our papers on. So I got to get the paper on this side first. So I'm just doing random papers. Now, oh, this one got tore. Oh, I have another. Nope, I don't have another one. Well, we'll have to put a bandage on it. So this is going to be the pocket right here. So I don't have to glue. I only have to glue here and make a U shape, and then I can make a thumb index, half of a circle, and I'll use my scalloped one this time. And I'll use the scallop to make a repair on this corner, and then we'll never know. We'll never know, just you and me. So I'm going to glue this part of the envelope and just this half of the paper. So I won't glue my pocket shut. So that's going to go on there like that and like that. And then we're going to use the little halvesy here. Ta-da! Nobody will know. Oh, I moved it. There. There. So that's down. And so this pocket is open. And you might need to make sure it doesn't stick. It does get a little sticky at times. And then we will get some extra paper, and it'll go in the pocket like that. We'll fill our pockets up. So then we have another big one, and we're going to put it here. And we're going to do the same thing like we did the green one. We're going to go this little edge, because this is part of the pocket right here. So we'll do this little edge, and glue along here, and half of this, and put this pocket down. So I can go ahead and put that there, and that there, and then we'll glue this half. Like that, and put it down, and go ahead and put my half circle in, and lay it down, and it's glued, and we want to make sure that it doesn't stick to anything. I think we did good. So look at it again. So we've got two flip outs to the right. There's flip there, and flip there, and then one to the left, and there's the left one, and then we fold the uppers and the lower flaps in, and then this is the book basically, and we fold it shut and tie it. And all I'm doing now is adding paper to the backs of the envelopes, and then uh, we can start filling it up, and we'll finish off with the washi tape on the seams. So I got to open these up and put one more piece here. And I'm going to trim that little black edge off. Like that. And I'm going to put that there. Put a thumbie in there. A little thumb. And then we can glue that down. And I'll do the wings first. Across there and there, because that's the pocket right there. And then I'm going to glue the other half of this one on there. I could just go ahead and do it here. But sometimes if you put glue on both halves, it will stay, it's an extra hold. And this goes on there. And then you got your thumbie, and it's okay. And we will put some more tape down. We can go ahead and do a few more of those. I think we're working on it. And this will have to go underneath this flap. I don't need the tape on top. I just need it under this flap. So I'm just going to do that for a minute till I get my tape down. And I'll put some gluage. So technically I could probably be easier if I put the tape down before I put the thumbie side down. But that's all right. We'll get it. We're going to get it. And then we can trim this off. Like that. And we just make sure that our the top part's not glued down. We don't want to glue our pocket closed. Hi, Kellyanne. So, okay, that looks good. We need another piece of tape here. And then we get to do the little flaps. Don't forget the little flaps. So I'm just going to press this up a little bit. Reinforcing the joints. With a little washi tape. Now these two joints are butted up to this one, so we want to make sure we don't glue that down either. This one is a pocket here to the other side, and I think I got it stuck. Oh no! We got flippy flappies all over the place. This is the one that had the purple that was sticking to the purple, but there's the pocket. We'll pull that out. There we go. Okay, so there's these two sections, and here's the paper for this pocket. A little piece of paper for this pocket, and we got one for that pocket too. Okay, that's good. That's good. That looks good. So let's put that over there, and then we've got this blue one to do. So we're going to get a piece of paper. If your paper's not big enough, I've got plenty of paper. See, I could take this paper and use it right there, and it would show this much of the envelope. It wouldn't be totally wrong to do that, but I'm going to be consistent and continue to do it this way. Try to do it this way. So what I can do is go ahead and use and put my washi tape down on this joint. Like that. So there's that pocket. I do have a cough drop. I'm going to eat it right now. I think it's on my desk. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some glue each here. And I did up the little sides. And we're going to take this piece and put it down right there. And I need to put a thumb thing on here. A thumb thing, an index tab for the looks of it, so we can see where the pocket opens. And I love the scallop. So let's put a piece of paper in there. We got some extra paper. So we'll put that in there. And we'll let that dry. That's a flippy. Flippy. Flip up, flip down, flippy. This one flips out. And we've got a flip up and a flip down over here. And we flip that in. And this is our book again. And we've got ribbons to tie it shut. The ribbon is underneath the pretty paper. And the washi tape is looking good. Hi, Esther. Hi, everybody coming in. Hello, everybody in the balcony. So we're making an envelope pocket book. So we've done the big, oh, I got to do the big envelope here. I'm going to need another piece of paper. I think I am. This one's not quite big enough, but we can use it for the little ones if we need to. And we are going to do the little ones too. All right, there's the piece. And then after we put the paper down, what else could we do to make it pretty? What else could we do? We'll have to think about that. So there's another little piece. So we'll put that one there. And I don't have to glue this portion right here, but I glue the other part. Just the white part on this one. And then you can take your paper and put it down just like that. And then we have a pocket under here. There's our pocket. And we got to put a thumb thing on there. We keep forgetting the thumb things. But we can do it. This is an oval one, and I like the way it does an oval size. It does. We need to glue that right there. So you can see how that's looking. We're going to put some more washi tape on it. Like that. I think I've got some more papers over here. Those are too little, too big. But we've got another big one here we can use. Let's put this in here. So that's good. And we can put this one over here. And we can put this one there. Like that. Gluing it down. So we'll put that there. We'll start putting some washi tape on this one. I think I'll just do it on the inside. and make it's going to be like a horseshoe. Like that. And like that. That looks cute. There's one. And then we'll do this side. And I think I'll use a little bit glue each here. Like that. Like that. And we're going to go on all four sides of this one. It's the back of the envelope. And the crease, I'll open it. I'm going to open the crease. For the crease. So I did the outside and the inside like in a horseshoe because we don't need that for that to, we don't want that, we want the pocket. So when I open this up to the back side, I'm going to put a piece of tape right here on this joint. Like that. Ta-da! So I can go ahead and burnish everything down, and then I'm going to do the joint of this tippy one too. I'm going to do the joint right here. And it'll help that joint because you're going to be getting into it a lot. This could be a book that you can sit on your art desk and use it for your everyday things. Hi, Juju. So there's that. And we're going to continue to go around the edges. It's monotonous, isn't it? But that's because you wanted to know what would happen if you put more envelopes. That's why. If you only put 4 envelopes, I'd be done by now. But no, you wanted more. And this one can go over I'm going to put it on the edge. That's all right. That looks good. So there's my 2 flippies. And this one still needs taped. And if you don't have washi tape, you can use lace and go around the edges with your lace. You have to go real slow, and you might have to let some of it dry and all that jazz. But you could use fabric. You can use any kind of border material, strips of paper. You could use your decorative scissors, all kinds of things. All kinds of things. So anyway, I think I got the directions out. I think you all know what the directions are now. Flip up and a flip out and a flip this way and a flip that way. Need some more pretty paper because the blue doesn't have any paper. And then these 2 don't have any paper yet. So, and these 2 don't have any paper yet, but I will. But there it is. Look at that. I've been on it for an hour. Is that good enough for tonight? And you just keep rubbing it close, and you want to go back and make sure your pockets aren't glued together. And like that. It's a cool little book. Put tickets in it, tags, Twinchies. And if I use it for my Twinchies, then I can take some of whatever Twinchies I get. We'll make Twinchies next. So if we want to put our Twinchies here, we can put some of our Twinchies down on the tops like this. We could put Twinchies either in the middle or on top. So we can. And if we get Twinchies if we get a lot of Twinchies, we can take our paper that goes on the inside and put our Twinchies on this to go into the pockets. And I could probably put 4 Twinchies in each envelope in each pocket. And we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pockets. Now these probably only take 2, but the big ones can take 4, maybe 6. We might be able to put 6 in there. So yeah, we got plenty of room for Twinchies. Bring it on. Isn't that cute? So let's make some more Twinchies. All right. I like it. I like it. So this is kind of wet, so I'm gonna let that dry. We gotta save all of our scrappy papers for our. I need some more pink paper. I don't think I'll use all of these. Don't think I'll need these. Put that away. I'm just going to close it up like that. We're going to make some Twinchies, and I'm going to save some of this papers. I got some extra papers here for the rest of our book. So there's white envelope, the little white halvesies. So I'm going to put that in there. Okay. Put that over there for a moment. And I don't know if I'm going to need these. So I'm just going to put them. I've got an envelope right here that I can put them in and throw them away later. So let's get our Twinchies out. So I was going to do 4, but let's do 6 since I'm going to be decorating the book. Let's do 8. I've got an extra in there. Let's do 8. So these are frontsies and backsies, and there's no right or wrong on which side you use or don't use. There's no right or wrong. So I'll put these over here. There'll be our words. We'll use those in a minute. Oh, did Cindy come in? I was going to show Cindy's Happy Mail. And we are going to do a pocket page. I've got several pockets to show you. So I got this from some nail files from the nail files you get from the dollar store. And this was the back of the package, but doesn't that look cute for like a bookmark? So I saved it, and I've got a corner thing. Here's my corner thing where I can fix the corners. It's cardboard though. It works better on paper, but it did work. Get in there. Let's get it in there. It's trying. There we go. So I curved those two, and I got those. That's the natural package. So we're going to use this for something. Happy Meal. It was just some nail files. But this was what Cindy gave me. She gave me a dinosaur. And I got some goodies down in here too. That was a business card. Need to put that down on our prompt list is business cards. So Cindy gave me these, and she gave me Dino. Remember Dino? Dino. He was a dragon or something, wasn't he? What was Dino? Was a dragon on the Flintstones. So this was from Cindy, and she made it a hidden pocket, and we're going to put this. Put it in there. I need an index doolally. There. Isn't that cute? Out of a birthday card or something that she had. So yeah. So we're gonna put Cindy's name on there. And I lost my ink pen. So we're gonna do a pocket page, and then she gave me all these little goodies, and these can go in my Twinchy book in my pockets. Aren't they cute? Little pet stamps, angel mail. They were really cute. So we'll put those in the Twinchy book too for decorations. So the first thing I like to do is rummage around on my desk and find some things to put down on my index on my little Twinchies. So anybody need anything? If you need me, let me know. Type in caps and yell at me. And I'll tell you what's wrong with the U.S. mail is that each post office, each of the post office do their thing. They do their thing, their own thing. Each person in the post office, each postal service person, they do their own thing. And it's very hard to predict if your mail is going to go through or not. So you have to go by the rules. Yeah, it's a U.S. mail. Is that what it is, Marty? Because it's a mail thing, not an MAIL, but an MALE. Juju, would you second that motion? Juju will. But there's a lot of females that work the system too. But they are by law, they have to do their thing. When you go into the post office and you walk up to the desk, they are hired by the U.S. postal system to do the rules. And when you take an envelope in there, they're going to give you top drawer price. They're going to give you the most expensive way to get your mail to where it needs to go by law. And they will give you the highest price. If you take an envelope in like this, and it's got, and you can seal it. They can charge you as a package if they want to. But if you take this and you only have just this inside, this is what Cindy had. This and those little angels, and they're all batched up to the front. It might be overweight. Yes, Ellen, I'll get it out next. But if you have anything on your items inside, like this, like a bling, that might be what they feel. They feel it. It's got to go as a package. But if you put your 2 stamps on this and put it in the blue box, don't go inside, and it weighs under 1 ounce, you can get by with a butterfly stamp or with 2 regular stamps. And Cindy put 2 regular stamps on there, and there's no ink on them, so I am going to recycle these 2 stamps. And I got my undo remover to show you how to get those 2 stamps off without tearing them. Hi, Kitty Jen. But you have to be your own advocate on the mail, and you have to if you want to get your scales, if you want to weigh your package, it has to be under 1 ounce. If it's over an ounce, then you have to put extra postage. If you use a butterfly stamp, that is equal to 2 ounces. And then each one of these stamps is for 2 ounces. One stamp, 1 ounce, and 2 ounce. If you have an additional postage stamp, which is the little school buses, she could have used the school bus and one of these regular stamps on this one, and it would get to me. But she didn't. She put 2 regulars, and that's fine. That's all you have. But if you want to learn how to do the postal system, you have to think like the postal system, and you have to read all the rules on the internet, and you have to find the sizes. And I've been telling this for 6 years. I've been telling y'all how to do envelopes, but you have to be your own advocate. You really do. But anyway, we're going to take all these little things back, and they're going to go in the Twinchy book. And then this is going to go into we're going to make a hidden pocket book. And I'm done with the envelope. She's got little rubber duckies on there. I might be able to get them off. I can use my undo to get it off. Good night, Janet. So here's a good example to use my undo. So these 2 stamps, you could try to peel them off, and sometimes you can do it and sometimes you can't. And sometimes it's sticky, you rip, and you don't want to rip it. So you just take and put a couple of drops of this undo remover. It's real fine, some kind of oil. I don't know what kind of oil it is. It could be 3W oil or WDW oil. It could be olive oil, baby oil, Skin So Soft. I don't know. I just know it's called undo. And I got it off the internet. It is a little pricey, but you only use 2 or 3 dots at a time. And I'm going to also put it on the duck to see if I can get the duck off. And it just takes a minute. It does not affect your fingernail polish. And that's good to know, because I have my nails done and it's expensive. But that stamp came right off, and I'm ready to put it on the next envelope. Just like that. No muss, no fuss. Now let's see if it works for the sticker. I'm sure it will. And I've got 2 envelopes over here that I need to put postage on. And it does the stickers too. So when I use this rubber ducky sticker again, I got to put some glue on the back of it to glue it down. So you can work it off little by little. And there's the rubber ducky. Undo, it's what it's called. We'll see if we can't use that one. And I think there's another one. There's another one. So I'm going to put some undo on it. I'm not sure how it comes out of there. And it's got this funky tray, and you lay it down on its side, and you get the formula in here, and you can get your stamp up in there. And I haven't used it yet. I'm not going to use it. So anyway, here's my other rubber ducky. It's coming off. It does stink. You have to have a fan going. You need ventilation. And I've got a little bit of a envelope on the back, but I've got the rubber ducky. So there's 2 rubber duckies. And if I wanted the star, I can do that, but I'm not going to worry about that. Okay. Moving on. We're doing Twinchies. So let's see. I need to find some more fun things to use on my Twinchies. I need some little stuff. I've got part of a napkin. That would work. I might be able to find some die cuts. Let's get my die cuts out. There's a flower punch. I got flower punches. Let's see. I don't think these are small enough. Nope, that's not small enough. But this little book might be small enough to where I could use some of these pictures. Let's try this. Butterflies. This is a little book that I got at the thrift store, and some flowers. Let's see if we can use some of those. Okay. And I also can use, I've got some, I got a doily. Hi, Cindy. I showed off your dragon. I named him Dino. Dinosaur. And there's some little flowers on this napkin. So there and there. So we can take those. And I'm just going to cut them out a little bit. Like that. And again like this. Like that. There's a pink sunflower. That's a pink sunflower right there. Never seen a pink one before. So then we just have to take off the backs. Like that. Like that. Like that. There we go. I think that ought to be enough. Between that and maybe the doily, I think we'll have it. And we could put a yellow tube. We got 2 rubber duckies. Rubber ducky, you're the one. And I'm thinking just one of these would be fine. So let's do that. And one to grow on, I think. So I'm going to use this part of the little doily, and we're going to do like a little cluster on our Twinchie. We might have enough napkins. We might not have to use the little papers, but we'll see. So let's go ahead and put some of this down first. And something like this. Like that. We'll take the ducks off. Put them right there. And then this one, we can put it right there. We're making Twinchies. This will be a set. 2 sets. I'll give some of them away in the Twinchie trade, and then I'll keep some for the Twinchie book. And if I don't have enough, I've got more napkins. And if I have too much, I've got more Twinchies. If I have to get more out, I can do more. I see I've got 4 of those. Let's see if I can't figure out here. We're mass producing. Let's see if that's enough. Because I got these. And I am going to cut it in half. Can y'all see me? So that'll have a little napkin. Here's a little napkin. They'll be different. Some of them will be different. I'll have to give this one a haircut. And the fans are going, so I'm going to be blowing my napkins around. That's all right. We'll fix it. And this has got a little something something on there. We can still use it. Put 2 on there if we have to. There's one there. There's a little something something. And the rest is all scrappies. Okay. And these little other halves of the thumb punches can be used on the Twinchies as well. Yeah. It's another one. Okay. Now, all right. Don't breathe. Don't breathe. I'm gonna go ahead and tack down my tissue, my napkins. Yeah, I'm in mass. Hi, coloring view. Hi, honey. We're making Twinchies. If you want to make round Twinchies, a 2-inch circle, you may, Cindy. Yes, you may. I'm not going to say you can't. 2 inch by 2 inch. It doesn't say if it has to be square or round. It doesn't say. There's nothing in the rule book. And I'm putting a doily of some sort on it. Put a little bit of a napkin. And when I get done, I like to use a clear varnish glue on them, and it'll make them. It'll glue the rest of the napkin down and anything else that I have on there. Uh, I'm just sort of tacking it down at the moment to see if we like it. I'm sure we will. I'm sure we'll love it. Hmm. It's a sticky situation. I'll tell you that much. But we're getting it. I'm keep picking up freeloaders here. I'm picking up freeloaders. But you can make your Twinchies any way you want. I'm just doing a little cluster style. You can use your washi tape. You can use stickers. You can use ribbons and lace. And you can use uh, anything you want. But if you put buttons on them, if you put something like buttons, then you're going to have to pay extra postage. And I'm going to stick to flat things. If you want to put a brad on it or an eyelet, you can put tassels on it. I like to put tassels on things. I think something on top of this cluster, like I'm thinking of a butterfly maybe, and I do have some uh, things that we can cut out and things like that. All right, I like that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Sticky, sticky, sticky. You can do the autumn, fall, or anything you want. I said fall. Flowers grow all year down here. So, yeah. Flowers grow all year long. We always got birds. I could add some leaves to it. I'm using a yellow doily. That's my fall color right there. A yellow doily. And I'm going to get some more of that doily. 5, 6, 7. I didn't have enough, but I'm going to make enough. It's a big doily. Let's see, 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Okay. So, thank you, Esther. Jassy, are you ready for your prompts? I can do prompts. Take a break for prompts while this is drying. Don't want to forget Jassy's prompts. Yeah, you can do anything October. And then in November, the theme is Thanksgiving. Hi, Donna. How do you do, Donna? Jassy says, yes. I swear I cut out enough of those, but I don't see them. There's one. I need one more. Here it is. Found it. Let me get these little sticky things down there. Oh, there's another one. Okay, I got an extra one. So these are okay. These are good. It's a sticky situation. I need Joe. Howdy do. Howdy do, Donna. Donna is my girlfriend from up in Kentucky. We've been girlfriends for a long, 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 long time since we were teenagers. So, yeah, buddy. Um, Let me get your prompts. And these little things over here can dry just a little bit. Okay? So let me put them so that they won't fly away with the fan in a safe spot. So let's see. We got to quit and do paint along. I want to do a paint along. But we did Twinchies and Happy Mail. We're going to do a pocket page. We did the envelope book. And we showed the book of books. And I can show you that book again. There's a book of books on how to make books, do books. So this is the back of an envelope that I don't need anymore. So we're going to put that over here. And we'll put the prompts on the back of it. So we need prompts between 1 and 135. 1 and 135. Go. Need 10. And you can shout out something if you want to say, lace or fabric or something. You can shout it out too if you think it'll look good with what we're doing. 75 is turn your page. So if you're going this way, then you would turn your page and work on it for that prompt. Turn your page. 60 is texture. Something texture-ish. 35. Green and yellow. And 62. Postage. Anything postage stamps. Number 3. Dots. You can use the end of your paintbrush if you want. 6. Doodle. 14. Brayer. 64. You're such a baby, Donna. Donna's a baby. 64 is draw your hand. Draw your hand. 23 is something on the right. Something on your right. And 98. Use a plastic bag, wad it up, a cellophane bag, and make texture marks and paint with it. A bag and then paint with it. Wad it up and paint with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's all. So there's Goldie's prompts. Goldie, do you need a picture? Did you write them down? Okay. Let me take a picture of this and we can post it in the group. She's already hunting for stuff. She's on the hunt. I'll post it in the group. And anybody else can play along. And here we go. So it's posted in the group. And I did not have to use any of these. And I do have some mail over here that's going out. And I'm going to take my 2 stamps that I've saved. There is a little bit of sticky on them, but I highly recommend you put more glue on the back of them. You don't want to use scotch tape over them. They won't accept it. If you use scotch tape, they got to be able to stamp it and cancel it. So you can't use tape on your envelopes unless it's on the edge or something, and they can still have room to stamp the stamp ink on the stamp. They don't like for you to put complete tape over all of it. They don't allow that. And you don't want to put a lot of glue on top of it either. They want to be able to see the stamp, touch the stamp, and see that there's nothing on it. So that glue will work. All right. We did that. Now, let's go back to our Twinchies and see about finishing them up. We got to get some words on them. And I do have some other words that we could use that I think are smaller. I thought I had some small words. Oh, look, a sticker book. We'll just leave this out. Maybe we'll use some of them hearts. These words are too big. These words are too big. Look, those would be cute on there. I'm wanting some little words like these. Community, stronger, memories. Those are good words. There's 3. Like that. Stronger. I don't know what these were. I have no idea. There's stronger and better. And there's love. And there's heart. I'll use heart. Okay. And there's whole. That's a good word. And we got some of these words too. Hope. Start each day with a grateful heart. We can use grateful heart. Brave, fearless. Brave. Be fearless. Live, journey, embrace. Okay, let's see if that's enough. We'll put these back up in the drawer for later. We'll save this for a minute. And we are going to leave these out and get rid of these like that. Clean my desk up as we go. Okay, so I'm gonna get my Twinchies back down and we'll see if these will be enough words to put on them. And we're going to use our little ducks. Let's see how we can put our ducks on there. I'm going to put them on the glue stick. Everybody doing okay? Somebody's taking antibiotics. And if y'all need me, type in caps. If you have a question for me, I've tried to do everything y'all say. I want to make these Twinchies up. And there's a duck. And here's a duck. And we'll see what other things we can put on our page. For fun. And then like this little one here, it needs a little trim right there, and that's okay. We can do that. So I just need 2 words on these two. And we're going to use stronger. This little duck is stronger. And then this little duck is community. She's reaching out to the community. Those little doilies, they could have been used for crowns for something if I had people on there. It's not over yet. But we've got a couple of beetles here. Let's see if we can put this on one. I'm going to use some glue. And we'll put that one down there and put a word. And the word is better. And it could use a little trim. Little cards, little artist cards. No right or wrong. It's your art. Okay. I got 3 done. Okay, let's go to the sticker book. And this came from Dana. Dana gave me this. So I've got hearts. I got love, hands. We can use the love sticker. I've got a love sticker over here. And we can use it on the hand with the hand. It says peace and love. So that's cute. I am going to use extra glue. So we'll put it right here. And then we'll put the love on there. So there's one. I can ink the edges and put my top coat on there. And I can use some glitter glue uh, for sparkle. Okay. Let's go back to the stickers. I've got more loves. We can we could still use the hands. There's the pineapple. What was it we needed the fruit for last time? We needed a pineapple, wasn't it? But I got several of these hands. So let's get some of them off. We'll just go to town with the hands. So bye, Marty. Enjoy your evening. Okay. Fighting with the glue. That's all right. It's working out. Okay. This glue is sticking, the paper is sticking, the tissue sticking to my fingers because of the glue. That's okay. We're going to persevere. I got 3 down here. I need to put words on them. Can you all see? So let's get these words on here. I need a little trim. I'm going to try to ink the edges. So let's go with memories. We'll put it there. And then we have brave. I think these are sticky stickers. Let's put that on there. And give this one a little trim. And then we have strong. Gotta be stronger. Be stronger. Yes, we are. We're stronger. With each other, we can be together and be stronger, right? Okay. Give that a little trim. There's those. I got 5, 6 more here to do with words, and I think I've got them. Let's see. We need 6 more stickers. We could use these hearts. There's a green and striped heart. It matches the flowers. There's a sticker. And we're going to put it on here. And 2 more words. We've got whole. And my thumb is sticky enough to put more rip that napkin right off of there. Let's put it back. It's supposed to be whole. Two halves make a whole. Just saying. Oopsie. So whoever gets this one will know what it means. You know, two halves make a whole. Mm-hmm. Oh, well. That's a Twinchy. Okay, let me get some more words here. Come on, we're on the home stretch here. We got another hand, two more hands over here. Will it come off? Not without a fight. Not without a fight. Can you believe it? Ripped it off. I'm just not very good. Turn the page. There's one. Here's one. We got love. Love is all around. All right. We need, oh, there's a heart. Grateful heart. Let's put that on there with a heart. Yeah. This one has grateful heart. Man, I'm going to be sticky all night. So we're going to put grateful heart on that one. That's going to be cute. And I will put some glitter glue on there, ink the edges, coat it with varnish. We'll do some good stuff there. Journey and moment. And these are little stickies. They're stickers, but I'm going to put more glue on them. Little positive words. Just words. Little words. Two more words. I've got be fearless. Be fearless. And I've got heart. So I need another heart. And another hand, I guess. Like that. Let's see if I got another heart. Here's another heart. And they match. So it's going to be cute. Still going to bling it up. Put some bling on it. Be fearless. Another hand. Like that. Getting hot. The fan is on. Okay. So we're done with the sticker book. Lost the glue stick. I got to get up to get the glue stick. There's another piece of napkin. We'll save that for next time. I don't know. You might need it. I don't know what I'm going to do with my sticky fingers. It's 8 o'clock. They are sticky. Okay. It's still not, they're still sticky. I might have made it worse. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's, we can ink the edges. And look at them a little bit here. Oh, that looks better right there. Oh, yeah. Now, these aren't, I'm not going to be using these until October for the Twinchy trade. But I will probably, if I've got any Happy Mail to go out, I can put a couple of Twinchies in there for Happy Mail. They can slip down in an envelope. And I do have a stamp to put on the back with my name on it. This has got a big glob of glue, extra glue on there. Okay, sticky situation. So if I go ahead and put some stickles on this and some little shiny stuff, Cindy is doing an October trade. If anybody wants to play with Cindy, you need to go and talk to her, watch her. And she's doing a trade with painting papers. Hi, Mark. Hi. You want some bling bling? Okay. Well, instead of using real glitter, which I do have, I'm going to use the Quickie glitter, which is the glitter glue, and it kind of dries clear, so it doesn't matter what color you use. You can match the color up if you want to. And I've got some back up in there, or I did have some back up in there. And I've got some pink, real light pink, but it'll be silvery. It'll be that silvery color when it dries. You won't see the pink too much. I also have gold, but I think I want to use the pink. So we'll use the pink. And I'm going to use this piece of paper as my base. So I'll line these all up, and we're going to go down the line. And then after we put the glitter glue on them, I'm going to use a paintbrush to smooth it out so it's not going to be uh, a lump of glue or a bubble of glue. It'll smear it out a little bit. Uh, so yeah, look at that. So let's use some of this, and then I'll get a paintbrush, and but I'm going to just squirt it out a little bit on the corners, and it is a type of clear glue, and I'm going to use a paintbrush to smear it out a little bit. And you really won't be able to see too much of the pink, although there is some little pinky colors in there. So that's fine. We're not prejudiced because it's pink. No, we're not going to be prejudiced. That's got a little something there. Well, it won't come off. And we'll even put some on the rubber duckies. So that's all we need of that. This glue lasts forever. And I've got a little paintbrush over here. And just clean water is all it is. And I'm just going to smear it out a little bit and get it to shine. So you'll see it shiny after it dries. You'll see it shine. See the shimmer? You can see the shimmer up here and down in here. And that's what we want. We're just going to smear it around like that. A little bit of love. Glitter love. So that'll be fine. Like that. Let that dry a little bit. But it's got some iridescent glitter in there. It's almost blue and silvery colors. Just a little bit around, that's it. So we can clean our brush. And let's see if I got another brush in here that I want. Looking for a fan brush, but I want a little fan brush. Thought I had one out. I guess I don't. That's not it either. So what I want to do is I'm going to use this varnish uh, glue that I like to use, Duraclear. It's high gloss varnish, and I'm just going to put a little bit on each one of these, and it'll make it it'll seal everything. See if I can do it like that. So it'll cover everything. And make it look good. And I usually get my varnish from Walmart. But you can get it online, I think. A little bit goes a long way. Okay. So we'll put that in the water real good. So we made some twinchies. So we just need to let them dry now. And make sure they're not stuck down. Move them just a little bit. Like that. So we did. We made a mess and we got those done. So that is good. So I'm going to push these over here to the side and let them dry. Try not to disturb them. Put my varnish up. Now, I don't think we're going to do a paint along. Well, we can start it. I want to do a city backdrop, a cityscape. And if I don't have time to finish it, we'll just finish it next time. So you all can help me do the background. So I'm going to do the background. That's just Joe, guys. And I'm just going to use a pencil. I could also use a black magic marker. A little one. Just a little one. Okay? So you get your magic marker. And I'm going to do city, like a big city. And do high rises. Hi, Joe.
Well, hi, Joe. Hi, Beth. How
And
are
we're
you?
going to paint these.
Blocks. We're doing blocks tonight.
We're going to do a
Laura.
city. We're doing a
A
city,
city.
a nighttime city.
Oh.
And then this could have, oh, there's going to be one behind it too. So we'll just do different sizes here. And then one back here. Yeah.
It was getting dark, and I.
And some of them have like points on the tops of the cities,
Oh,
or
yeah.
they have like designs on them. They're fancy, and then they all have like little windows, 100 million windows
Where's this at now?
in the city.
In the city.
Hmm.
Are they the
It's
windows bigger at the bottom than they are at the top?
it's the city of art.
City of Art. Oh.
Yeah, art city.
Okay, Art City.
And this is like apartments or office buildings.
Could say, art thou a city?
Hmm?
Art thou a city?
Yeah.
Oh, mm. See what you're doing now. I'm figuring this out. Oh. So I went through the garage door, come out, and the garage door was open,
Hmm.
and his car was out front, and there
Well, talk to them. Tell them about it.
was a silver car.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the guy was in the car. I don't know who was in the car with him, but he says, "Do you see that little puppy
Where?
in our yard? A little black puppy?"
Was he trying to get our puppy?
No, he wasn't trying to get it. He couldn't see her hardly. But I didn't know she was.
What
Well,
are you trying to say, Joe?
I went through the garage and she went out through the fence and she beat me out there playing games. She's playing games on me again, Dad.
Okay. So, anyway, we're making a city, and there's going to be more cities. Let's see. Let's make one with a. Uh,
Antenna.
well, I've got one here that has an antenna and a little thingy.
Yeah, you put a lightning rod on that one. That's kind of dangerous.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so we'll stop this. We're going to start this tonight, and then we'll finish it on Thursday if I don't get it finished. Because I have ulterior motives.
So I shouldn't ask questions.
You're not going to, I'm not going to
You're
tell
not
you.
answering them.
Mm-mm.
Okay. It's a secret.
It's a surprise.
Surprise. Oh.
This is a hotel.
I was gonna say. A dome at the top, squares at
These
the
are
bottom
big.
for windows.
These are big doors,
That looks like a crossover to
revolving doors, and
crossover.
they have the little waiters that stand in the sidewalk to open the door for you. Hmm.
Wow.
Bellboys,
Billboy.
or something.
Yeah, everybody needs extra buck. I'll take your stuff to your room, sir.
Well, all they do is help you in the door and get your furniture in, and get your luggage in, and then there's a bellhop that carries it up to the room.
Oh. Okay.
These are just chauffeurs that help open the door.
Oh. That's nice.
Just making it look fun. So we can do one up here that has panoramic, the Panasonic the Panasonic view,
Panorama.
panoramic. Yeah, that's
Oh.
penthouse.
Yeah, that's usually restaurants up there.
Yeah, it could be the restaurant.
You put some little heads in there and
Well, it's going to be a nighttime, so you won't be able to see anybody. So I'm not finished. There's more. So we're going to take and put this one up here. And monotonous.
yeah, a little bit.
And then we're gonna color it all in black. Don't know if I'm going to be able to do it with the marker. I could try to do it with the marker, but everything's going to be black. But my marker will probably run out before I get it all done. So I might want to switch over to some paint. And then we're going to color the windows in, and they're going to be, some of the lights are going to be on. So we'll have a lot of yellow lights. And I'm going to use a variety of yellows. I want to use different shades of yellow.
Now, did you read this in the book? See it in the book or something?
Yeah.
And you got the
I was inspired.
inspiration.
So, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to get it all done tonight, but we're going to try. And I could still use like maybe some pencils to help out as well. And I was watching one of those YouTube videos where they show you 5-minute craft videos and tips and hacks and dollar store inventions, and they were talking about the one video I saw was about a paint pen, and you can take this pen apart and put it back together, and there's a seam right here, and I think I could get it apart, and and I could add more ink to my nib inside if it's not if I can get to the inside of it, because I guarantee you this was not full of ink. But you all are getting the idea of what I'm trying to make, and it would be neat if I can put some more ink back into this liquid ink, re-ink my magic marker. And you can do the same thing with the paint pens, and you would use acrylic paint and just dilute it with a little bit of water and put it back into your paint pen and put it back together, and you've got a brand new paint pen. So we could make our own paint pens and ink pens. How about them apples?
You're smarter than
I saw it on the YouTube.
You see it on YouTube?
Yep. You mean for 40 years?
Are you kidding me? For 40 years?
We watched the 40-year guy, and we also watch Gator, who is the next guy. He teaches you how to do something, and then he throws it behind his back, and goes, next. What's the next problem? He's funny.
Contractual situation.
Yeah, he does a lot of contracting stuff. So that's what that's all about. So I just got to continue to, and my pen is not juicing up good enough anymore. I have to let it rest. But if I could get some more ink back into this marker, it'll last me forever, because I guarantee you they don't have that full of ink. I guess there's one way to find out, and that's to go ahead and take it apart and see.
It might be different. It doesn't have a real thick absorbent.
It's got a felt tip. It's a felt tip.
Yeah.
It is absorbent.
Well, I understand that is, but it ain't. They're gonna
So anyway,
fudge on it.
let's see what else I've got in my stash that I can play with.
You know, I should ask that guy. Is that your car?
What was he doing in our front yard?
He wasn't in the front yard. He was out in the street.
What was he
front of the
doing in
house.
our street?
That's what I'd like to know.
Did you go out there and tell him to move along?
No, I walked out there. Yeah. That's when he says, like I couldn't see whether somebody else was in the car. Or
Yeah, gold would be good, Jesse. Silver and gold.
Gold, silver, and yellow.
Silver and gold.
Is that who said that? Cassie
Jesse.
or Jazzy?
Jassy.
Cassie. Well, I'll tell you what. Hmm. Come up with some of the unusual situations. Now you're gonna paint in the walls.
And I don't need anything from the peanut gallery. You made me upset the other day, so don't do it again. Don't make me upset.
Don't tell the girls what.
Don't hurt my feelings,
what I
Joe.
said.
Don't boss me around. I'm doing a great job.
You are.
All right, then leave it at that.
I was about to tell you how.
Yeah, and then you tell me how you would do it. Well, then you do it. I don't want to hear how you would do it.
I'd be still with the first one at the top. I think you're doing a fine job.
Thank you, sweetie. He goes and he criticizes me, and then he hurts my feelings.
Oh, I don't really do that.
Yes,
that.
you do.
No.
You did the other day. But I'm not going to hold it against you. It'll be all right. So I did do some painting here, and it'll take a little bit to dry, and it's working out okay. It is. And so anyway, I can tell you all, since you're listening to me, I want, after I paint my city landscape, and it's all going to be black and the windows yellow, and then I'm going to paint a chicken on top of it, and he's going to be coming in from the side, and he's going to be a picture bomb. What's it called when you do when you have a photo bomb? He's going to photo bomb the picture, and he's going to come in front of the the city, and he's going to be real up close. We're taking the picture of the city back there, so he's going to photo bomb the picture. That's what we're going to do. And I had a vision of it, and that's what is in my brain. So if anybody comes in late, they won't know until I actually do it. And I don't know if I will get to the chicken tonight, but I'm definitely going to try to get the city part done. Photo bomb. So Ellen thinks I'm brave. I am. I'm brave. Don't dare me to do something because I'll do it. But you know, when I do anything in my art, if I have a picture of it or something in my head of what I want to do, it may not work out, but at least I'll try it. Everybody should try something. So I think this would be pretty up here in gold and silver. It's a decoration of the top of the roof. And we could put little a little fence up here. And this could be like a little railing.
A Cajun area, so you don't let your kids
Well,
get out.
it's like a rooftop,
Yeah.
and you have like a garden rail up here. That looks all right. So I did that one. Keep going. Joe is in the back in the corner. Yep, that's where he is. Juju's in the room hollering at you, Joe.
Hi, babe. At least I know you love me, Gigi.
So we did paint just to show you that I can do paint. And I'm going to see if my thing is juiced up yet. See, it's already juiced back up. All right, that's good. Dear, 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 dear. And I can also use gray. I can do gray, um, black and gray. And then we're going to have all kinds of yellows. And I've got gold, but I've got this yellow, I got this gold, and I like the orangey golds, the mustard yellows, uh, like this is it's a mustard yellow, so we can use some of these.
Hey, mustard yellow sounds good, don't it, Gigi? I think I'm gonna have me a big Frankfurter hot dog.
Yeah,
It sounds good.
so we're going to do some lighting.
Then you could have Chinese.
Thank you, honey. And it's not really that light, but that's okay. It can. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna. It's gonna be a variety because I still got to do
Yeah.
more windows,
Right. Well, everybody ain't got the same
and
light bulbs.
I'm going to go all the way up to the sky. And I guess I could do some kind of a night sky thing up there
Oh, that'd be pretty. Blue
with some dark. It'd be like
with some.
a late sunset. It won't
Yeah.
be a bright sunset. It'll be a late with the aurora borealis on it. There you go. A little bit of orange in it. Yep. I think I could use a little bit of orange and mixed in with this gold. So, because it's not my favorite, but we're going to persevere till we get it the way we want it. So there's a couple of brown, goldy browns. Okay. Make it look rich down here. Fancy smancy. Okay.
Fancy, fancy. Who kissed Nancy?
Yeah, I think it's going to be okay.
Oh, yeah. You can still take a little fine pen and put the windows in. And the,
Yeah, but this you're not going to be able to see that part of the window that at this far away, and this it's too far.
it's too
But the chicken,
What chicken?
he's going to come in and photobomb the picture.
Oh,
I'm telling you, it's going to be hilarious. And he'll probably cover up all of this in here, but that's okay. I don't care.
photobomb it.
He's going to photobomb.
Oh, is that okay? Well, that's something new.
Yep, it's brand spanking new.
Hey, somebody's got to come up with this new stuff.
Somebody's got to invent something.
Yeah. That's why they're all watching you, because you've come up with new stuff.
I come
every
up, I
time.
do. I make it up as
You
I
try-
go.
Yeah. She'll make it up even if it ain't true.
I will.
It's okay. Her mom knows that.
She's watching me. She
She's
knows.
watching.
She knows.
Mama J. She's watching. God bless you.
All right. I'm going to put on that one.
Ooh. We need.
Around right in here,
Uh-huh.
right in there. Do you see any
Clean pins.
any paintbrushes that are standing up in a jar right around in there? Right. Just look. Look. Keep looking over this way.
Over here.
You see any paintbrushes over there?
They're not with the brushes up.
Okay.
The brushes are down. Down, and you need them clean.
No. I'm going to look at the brush. No. Put them back. Put them back. Put them back. Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna put this one away for now.
Oh, I got what you want.
I think it'd be pretty to put some dark red in
I
there.
got what you want.
Nope.
Are you kidding me?
What's the other one?
You don't want that one.
Okay. So I'm gonna use. I think this would be pretty in the night. In the night.
In the night. In the heat of the night.
Oh shoot! Something fell. I touched it.
Give me a little thing of stuff all the way on the ball. Little camp. You want me to get it for you?
What did what fell?
I don't know.
No, it was a tissue box.
Oh, tissue box. Okay.
Oh, I have to go slow because Granny's old. Granny's have to go slow. Oh, I know, I saw it. I saw it.
What'd you see?
That's okay. We'll find a substitution.
Oh, a new substitution at that. But use the one you don't want. It might not be right.
Okay. Thank you, Ellen.
Hi, Ellen.
So I got some dark red.
Well, this is cute. You don't show them that.
What? No,
That's cute. I know.
we're not doing that project.
Oh,
That's a different project. That's polymer clay, and I'm not going to. And I think I'm going to. I'm considering donating my polymer clay because I never use it.
yeah.
Um, and I have to pick and choose my battles. So, and I'm hoping that when my sister retires, that she will want to take up some art projects, and she can take on some of the things that I don't need anymore, and I can just give it to her. That's what I want to do. Give it to her. So we got red doors down here. Hi, George. We're giving it red doors. And we can also do this with pencils. As Dee Dee would say, pencils. But I just like a little red in there. I think it looks cute. I'm going to do yellow too. So, and then I've got these two buildings to do yet. And we can glitter glue them. Put some glitter glue. Yeah, Joe won't do anything with the art. No, he won't do anything with the clay. I can't even get him in here to paint. We'll put those all in red, and I can glitter out up. And a lot of the girls in our community, they use stickles, and I just use Walmart glitter glue. Stickles are nice and pretty, and they, uh, you know, but I just have to use. Uh, I just use the cheap stuff because Joe bought it for me, and I have it, and that's all. I think I do have some stickles in here in the drawer. I can't get to it right this second. But anything will work. Anything will work. So let's go into the yellows. Maybe. There we go. And you can even use highlighters, your highlighting pens. You sure can use. You can even use your gel pens. Would be cute. And I'm just doing these random, like that. I'll tell you something else. We did this. There was remember the 365 books that we do? I can get those out. Those were fun. There was an apartment building in the 365 book, and and we had to draw something in each of the windows, and and that was fun to do, to think of what we could see in the window, and we had uh, people, and then we had a lamp, and different things in the what you would see in a window. And it was fun. It was a funny thing we did. Some of y'all may remember that. And we can make our own and do it again. Just random. That looks good. Okay, let's get another color. And put that back up. So Ellen, what's the trifold journal? Oh, okay. Yeah, I can show that to you in just a minute, Ellen. I'll take a break from this. I'm not going to be able to finish this tonight anyway, but I can. We'll finish this up on Thursday. Okay, it's going faster. All right, that's a good. That's enough of that. And that was the gold, metallic gold, and this is metallic yellow. So we'll get it out. And it doesn't really look too much different than the other yellow. So I'll just go over some of those and see if that makes a difference. Can't tell the difference. And I'll get a little orange out. All right, I can't tell the difference on that one. And I'm going to have to go back around my window frames with my after it dries. I'll go around the black again and blacken it again. We're just doing in stages. And I think I'm going to put some more buildings. We're going to do the skyline, aren't we? So let me get an orangish color. And we'll just do a few little orangey ones. And I'm sure I've missed some. And if I have, I'll get them next time. Alrighty. So I think I'll quit with the orange. And I want to go with a real dark sky. Always going to get some gray out too. And I can use the gray on these two buildings. But I want to do some, what you call creation? Am I creating? Yeah, I'm going to do a concoction of creations here. And I'm going to start with the gray. And we're going to start doing some skyline stripes. And I'm making it up as I go. I've never done this before. So, so bear with me. I've never done it this way before. So we're doing it. Mm-hmm. Yep. Making it up as I go. Okay. Alrighty. Here's the gray. Cassie gets her things on sale. Yep, that's what I do. Try to get them on sale. And that's just the first of many shades. I'm going to use all kinds of dark blues and purple. This is going to be the very night sky. And we will got to try to put some stars up in the sky. So maybe we'll see a comet or something. Yeah, we'll see. There we go. The night sky. Yep, this is the first time I've ever done it like this before. Did you see that? That paint just flopped right out of the bottle. It's trying to create a mess. I'll be. Look at that. We're going to clean it up. It had it had something hanging out of it, a string or something, but we fixed it. Yeah. Okay. What did I do with that paintbrush? Oh, yeah. And I could get my a palette over here and get me a little bit of paint, just that much, and add a little water to that, like that. Can y'all see me? I just got that much of little paint right there on one brush with a little bit of water, and paint off and use the watery paint to fill in the back of the white. I'm looking for white marks because this is a nighttime photo, and just need a little bit of skyline here. Like that. There. Subtle. I'm using subtle colors right now. Okay. Like that. I am concentrating. But look at that sky, that night sky. And we can put some stars in it. And I'm going to put some black in it. I think black would look, put some black, a little bit of a black in there. Because it's nighttime. So let me get my black paint, which I have right here. And it's almost gone. And I need to go downstairs here and get me some more paint out down. I've got 3 drawers down below my feet under the desk that I have paint in, and I need to get down in there and get me some more paint out because I only got so much up here. So I'm going to put some black in it. The sky's turning black. But you see some of the sunset still trying to peep up there. Yeah. So I'm going to leave it like that. Not unhappy with it. So now I have another lid. Let me put the blue lid back on before I spill it. But that's our night sky. We're going to continue to do more windows, and I've got a gold pen, and we're going to continue to do more black around the bricks and stuff. And we'll do that on Thursday. So we will rest all of this and let it dry until Thursday. So it's a work in progress. It's a whip. It's a work in progress. So I'm going to picture that. Whew. And we're going to show these again real quick. And they're dry. Oh, almost dry. So we will take some of these pictures here and I'll post them so that you all can. They look cute. They really are. They're cute. So we'll get those in the picture. And then I'm going to show you one more time. I'm going to show you the envelope book that we just made. And this is a trifold book that I had that's made out. I didn't make it, so I'm not sure what she did, but it looks like she's made it out of paper and cardboard, and it's this wide. And she made a flap for the front and a flap for the back, and they overlap, and they have magnets in them. And then there's paper in here to write on for our trades. And that's what this book is. And it's just pretty paper. And she put washi tape around the edges of it, like I did. And Vanessa made this. So if you want to know how it's made, you need to go and watch Vanessa. She has a channel. And then get that out of the way. And then earlier tonight we made this. This is an envelope book, and if you can't figure out how to do it, then you need to watch the video again earlier tonight. I started at 6 o'clock. So this is an envelope book, and it has a flip ups that we need to decorate. It's got pockets here and here, and here, up here, under this is an envelope pocket right there, and down here. And here's an envelope pocket right here, and I've got some paper in there. Here's a pocket, that's an envelope, and this one flips out again over on this side again, and there's some more pockets over here, and we need to decorate these yet. We've got more paper, and there's another pocket here. And I'm going to cover this up with this paper, and I can even, and I think I can make another pocket on this side of the envelope if I want, but I think I'm going to try to decorate them. Everything's going to have this paper. I got some more of this paper, and I will get it out for Thursday. And these will be covered, and we can put Twinchies on here like I did here. I made a Twinchie here. And there's one here and here, and then these flip together and ties up together to make a nice tight envelope book. Butterroll wants to be in the Twinchie. How many people do you want? 4 Twinchies per person. 4 Twinchies per person. You can have as many people as you want. If you want just one person, that's fine. But then that would be 4 Twinchies. If you do 2 people, you have to make 8 Twinchies. And you can mask make them like, hi Lamont, I got new nail polish for you tonight, but it's all painty. He likes my nails. So I just need to know how many people you want to do. And Butterroll, she's getting ready for bed. So she can tell me later if she's already said goodnight. I understand. Good night, Doretha. It was prettier earlier tonight. You'll have to go back and watch the video. So she can tell me later. I won't. And this is not going to be till October for the Twinchies. October. So I hope I answered Ellen's questions. She's our little sponge. She's absorbing anything and everything she can see to make. She loves to make stuff, and she's a very good artist. I've already seen her. So I'm just going to put this and close it up and tie it up, and it'll be here for Thursday night. We'll look at it again. I really don't need to play with it because of my hands are dirty with paint. So that's going to be it for the night, guys. And we'll decorate the front of it with Twinchies. And I showed you all about the glue, undo glue, stamping stickers, undo trick tonight. I showed you all that. Oh, thank you, Ellen. She's going to send me some more pictures that she's made. I love them. So we'll put some of this paint back up. And so I think, I never did get to make the hidden pocket page. So I'm going to get those out so we can do that first thing Thursday, because there's a hidden pocket. And I've got some more over here. What did I do with them? So let's see. I'll have to find them. I thought I had them right here, but I guess I moved them. Oh, here they are. There's a hidden pocket. This can go to All right. And I think there's another one over here. Yep. Oh, it's a pocket. This is a pocket that Vanessa made, and I can put that in on our pocket page. But here's 2 hidden pockets, and I think there's another one. There's another pocket that Doretha made me. Yeah, Dee Dee will be on Wednesday morning. Yeah, she'll come on about 8:30 in the morning. And then here's another hidden pocket that I think Juju gave me. And we're going to put these on a page in our book. So I will look. There's something here. This was a postcard that Juju made me. So, and here's another hidden pocket that Linda made me. And it's pretty. That's beautiful. And here's another card that what I received, a birthday card. We can put that on there. I got some painted papers. So that's all I have for now. I'll have to look and find out. There's probably more, and I'll have to look on my desk. But I think this is the most of them here. So we'll definitely make a page on these Thursday for sure, that y'all see them. So thank you all for hanging out with me, and I'll see you all in the chat room. Thank you, Esther. I enjoyed it too. There's a lot of work. I'm gonna go take a bath. I'll take a picture of all of these guys. So, okay, that's all. Good night. All right.